Hey you guys, what's up? So I've actually sat down and recorded this video twice now, and both times I just felt like I didn't like the outcome. I felt like I had more to say, or what I did say I could have said better. So here I am re-recording it. Third time's a charm. So let's get into this video. So I've been sitting on this idea for a while that I want to do a video talking about like my college experience and my major and all that stuff, and you know why I chose my major and why I chose the school that I'm going to. And I also wanted to share some tips with you guys on how I stay somewhat successful in college, because honestly it's stressful, like, and I just want to. So anyways, I guess I should start with my major and my school, right? I go to Cincinnati State, which is here in Cincinnati, obviously. My major is, get ready for it, sign language interpreting. Something different, I guess? I feel like every time that I tell someone like my major is interpreting or whatever, they're like, oh, like that thing with like your hands, like you'd like do the thing, and I'm like, yeah, basically. So yeah, anyways, my major is interpreting. I guess I should give like a little background as to why I chose that or whatever. So one day, long ago, it was like 8th grade, me and my friends were all sitting at the table, and one of my friends, who's actually one of my really good friends now, which I'll explain in a second, we were all sitting at the table, and my friend was talking, and the whole time she was talking, she was signing. And I just remember like thinking that was so dope. Like, I thought it was so beautiful and different and like weird, but like cool, and like, you know, like when like somebody does something and like you want to be like them, like, oh my god, like you're so cool. So fast forward to freshman year, I moved to Ohio, I switched schools, whatever, and I met this girl named Sarah. And she was an ASL student. She was learning sign language, sorry. And she was like obsessed with it. Like, she literally always tried to get me to learn, and she teach me like the alphabet and like dirty signs and everything. And I really thought it was super cool, but I never really took it seriously. I didn't take sign language all the way up until my senior year, actually, because so my freshman year I went to public school. Didn't take sign language, so I didn't take any language actually. My sophomore and junior year I was in online school, and obviously it's kind of hard to learn a 3D language on a 2D screen, yada yada yada. So I ended up taking French and Spanish. Didn't really care for either of them. I mean, I love the French language, but it's not really my thing, so. Anyways, so my senior year, I went back to public school, and I took a sign language class. And that is when I really felt like this is what I want to do. Like, this is what I want to stick with. Like, I want to learn more of this. I want to be involved with this. And so, yeah. My entire senior year, well, actually it wasn't like half, because I ended up leaving halfway through and went back to online school because I'm a piece of crap, and it was stressful and bullying, and long story, it'll be a whole nother video, whatever. So the few months that I was at public school for my senior year, my teacher just really pushed me to keep learning. She always just pushed me that extra bit, and she always told me that I would be a good interpreter, I'd make a great teacher even. She said that I was so gifted and talented at what I did, not trying to be like arrogant, big-headed or whatever. Like, that's just what she told me, and it really pushed me to stick with it. So when I first decided that sign language was something I wanted to stick with, I was looking into a lot of like universities, like big, giant, famous campuses. Famous, is that a thing? Like, our school's famous? Whatever. So I was looking at like universities and everything, and my sign language teacher at the time was like, no, like, that's not what's happening. Like, you're not going to university. It's too expensive. It's just not the same experience. Like, you're going to Cincinnati State. That's where I went. They have the best program. So, yeah, I didn't really have a choice. I mean, I did, obviously. Like, what is she going to do? But she was very set on me going to Cincinnati State. So that's the school I chose. I was accepted, took my placement test, whatever. I actually tested into a higher level, so technically right now I'm like at a sophomore level, if that makes sense. Yeah. Alrighty, so now that I've talked about myself like nonstop and you guys probably weren't interested in the first place, I wanted to share some tips with you guys on how I am surprisingly making it through college. Do not overwhelm yourself. Do not overwhelm yourself.
Do not overwhelm yourself.
It is so not worth it. It is just not worth it. I know I'm repeating myself. I know it's probably annoying, but I literally cannot trust it enough. Do not overwhelm yourself. My first semester, I started part-time, and it was super great. I think I took 4 or 5 classes. You know, I was going along. And then my second semester, I thought, well, since I did so good, I'm going to take more classes. I can handle this, you know. I was so wrong. I ended up dropping 2 of my classes, so that everything up. I almost failed one of my other classes that I didn't drop. It was just a lot to handle, and between having a job and school, it was just way too much, and I contemplated dropping out. And looking back, you know, and now, I'm so happy that I didn't. I'm so grateful that I pushed it through. But yeah, it is just not worth it getting overwhelmed. I feel like you're supposed to enjoy your college experience, and overwhelming yourself and pushing yourself too far, obviously you're not going to enjoy it. So, yeah. Most important tip, do not overwhelm yourself. It's not worth it. Okay, I'm done repeating myself. Let's move on. So my second tip, which kind of goes along with the first tip in a weird way, is do not get behind. What happens when you get behind? You have to catch back up. Catching back up can be super stressful. When it's super stressful, you're going to get overwhelmed. Do not get behind. I know I'm repeating myself so much, but it is actually surprisingly really easy to get behind. You don't do like one assignment and you're like, oh, it's fine, and then you like might miss a class and you might miss another class and you're like, oh, it's okay, like I'll catch up. College, most of the time your class is only once a week, and just trust me when I say, once you are so far behind, it is super hard and super stressful to catch up, and it's just not worth it. And I know there's some situations where, you know, you are in a predicament or a sticky situation or things happen outside of school that are obviously more important. I get it. Talk to your professors, talk to counselors, talk to your chairperson, talk to whoever you need to talk to, but let people know, you know, you have to communicate. I know this is kind of like a cheesy video, and like I'm like, oh my god, like advising you and stuff, but it is really just something that I think is so important. And I know that I don't really post a lot of serious videos on this channel. I'm usually really goofy and laid back, and I'm trying to still be goofy and laid back, but I just think that school is something that's really important, and it's also a great experience. It's something, I don't want to be like dramatic, but it's honestly life-changing. Like, when you go to college, I feel like you really learn like who you are, and you realize like people really aren't that different. Like, we're all here for like one thing, and you also just get to meet so many great people. And I don't know, I'm rambling, but overall it's a great experience, and it's just very important. So yeah. Anyways, my third tip, which is not really success related, I guess, more money related, is wait to buy your books. I know this might sound silly, and you're probably like, what do you mean, like what, like you need your books? But honestly, I've had a few classes where, you know, that first week or whatever, you have like the syllabus and everything, and then I've had a few of my teachers tell me like, you don't need the book. Like, it's not required. It says it's required, but it's not really required. It doesn't fit. Sometimes a book might be like outdated or something, or maybe it just doesn't fit the teacher's wants or needs or whatever. And it doesn't happen often. I'm not saying like every class you have or even a lot of classes that you have are not gonna need a book. Like, you're gonna need most of your books. But sometimes there is 1 or 2 classes where you just don't need it. And so why waste your money if you don't need it? My second semester, when I was telling you guys I took all those classes and it was super stressful, I was also super excited because I ended up getting a grant and everything, and I could pay for all my books, and I was super excited, and I spent like $400 on books, and I ended up not even using half of them. So I actually, ever so conveniently, because I just cleaned and organized my room, which is going to be like a different vlog, I don't know what it's going to be up, but yeah. Anyways, I ever so conveniently found this stack of books, and it was the books I was talking about that I don't even use. So yeah, just a little example or whatever. I don't know what the word is that I'm looking for. This book was $90, I believe. And I literally Did not use it. I haven't used it. Nothing. I think in class, I think we read a few excerpts from the book on like a giant screen, but I literally never used this book. It was not helpful at all. So it was wasted $80. Also, another thing that I want to touch on, which kind of goes along with waiting to buy your books, is if you can, buy it used. You know, you don't have to buy your books brand new. A great website for that, which I will link below, is Thrift Books. You can find all kinds of books, not even just textbooks, for super cheap. Like, I think the most that I've ever paid for a book on that website is maybe $10. But yeah, it is a super great website. And also, I know most schools offer like used books. Like my bookstore at my school offers used books or book rentals even. So yeah, there's a lot of options. Just check it out. Honestly, I just know that being a college student is super stressful already and super expensive already, and so why spend more money when you don't need to? Alrighty guys, so that's all I have for this video. I think I finally got it to turn out the way I wanted to. Obviously I want no entire review, I'm rambling. Anyways, so yeah, I think I got everything that I wanted to say. I hope that this video is in some sort of way helpful for you guys or interesting if you enjoy hearing about my life. Wow, I feel like I sounded like a giant douchebag when I just said that. Like, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. As always, please like, comment below, tell me about your college experience, or if you have any tips, comment below. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell. I've been trying to post 2 or 3 times a week. I'm also doing weekly vlogs. So yeah, I will see you guys soon and enjoy the rest of your day.